It began with the forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men who above all else desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and will to govern each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. 1 ring to rule them all. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our LEGO Lord of the Rings Let's Play. Today we begin our journey with the prologue. As you guys can see, a massive battle is going on right now. We also have an objective. It looks like we need to take out some orcs that are carrying banisters. As you guys can see, we got a couple of them actually right behind us right now. Gotta be careful, we only have 4 hearts, so we definitely don't want to take too much damage. And we also want to pick up these studs as well so that we can hopefully fill up our bar. Plus, I'm trying to kind of get these guys to come out with the banners so that we can fight the rest of them as well. We'll definitely have to kind of keep an eye on our hearts as we're kind of fighting. We don't want to take too much damage because that just would not be good. Oh, actually got poked there, it looked like. Got one more guy with the banister here. Looks like we got a little bit of a combo on him. We're trying to get rid of that shield so that we can take care of him a little bit easier. There we go. Alright, so I'm trying to make sure I get all those studs here real quick. We'll jump over that guy, even though I think he got kind of a slash into us, though. Take care of his shield here real quick, and then we got a guy that's also trying to hit us in the back, but he's just not having any luck. As you guys can see, it looks like we have one more banister to get. We're going to be getting him here in just a moment. Alright, so we actually need to switch over to Elendil, and this should actually allow us to take care of these as well. Look at this dude's crown. He is just going ham, isn't he? So much larger than our previous companion. Obviously, it's because he's the current king, obviously, so that's why his crown's much larger, but it's still pretty cool to see, though.
Victory was near. But the power of the ring could not be undone.
Alright, so it looks like we got... Alright, so it looks like we'll have to kind of be careful of him. He obviously has an area effect attack. He's also got some minions and well, and we obviously don't want to get too close to them. I may run around and grab these studs here real fast while he puts down his weapon here real quick. Obviously, I don't want to get hit by that because I would imagine it's probably going to do probably a heart worth of damage. Oh, he's swiping. We got to be careful. And then it looks like we can actually go up to his weapon here and attack it, but we don't have the correct character. So let's switch over. See if I can get over to this before he gets it picked back up. Ah, there we go. We got one heart taken out so far. We just got 2 left. Also got a few more minions as well. Let's see if we can clear these guys out. Our hearts are looking pretty bad, but I think I just got them refilled back up. So that is kind of nice that we had those minions to kind of get in the meantime. That way, if we do happen to take some damage, it's not the end-all be-all. Looks like this guy actually took out our companion. I don't know if you guys saw that on the bottom right, but this orc came over and just destroyed our buddy. Alright, so I'm waiting for him to kind of swipe and see if it'll get stuck in the ground again. I don't know if there's really a way to trigger it outside of just by luck or not, but it doesn't seem like that's the case at the moment. Especially since he's hit the ground a few times. Nothing's really happened yet. But, as I say that, we actually got a perfect opportunity. He's just got one more heart real quick. See if we can refill our health as well. So now we're back to 4. Come on, bud. You know you want to hit us. Get that thing stuck in the ground. Alright, so I'm hoping that here in just a moment... Ooh, as you guys saw, we actually took a little bit of damage there from that. So it looks like I was right. That fire that he kind of ignites from the ground, unfortunately, does just a heart worth of damage. But that's quite a bit of damage when you consider that it's 25% of our health. I actually almost ran into that accidentally, almost. Alright, your time has come. Oh, man, he got it out of the ground way too fast there. So it looks like we'll have to really be on top of our game to get this last one. It's not as easy as the other ones were. Trying to do as many evasive maneuvers as I can so that way he doesn't accidentally hit us, but... He's actually kind of going for our companions at the moment. I'm hoping that he'll swipe here soon. There we go. Ah, we almost got him. I felt like I hit that enough times, but unfortunately it just didn't register. Trying to stay close to him to see if maybe he'll swing, but he's actually swinging at the air at the moment.
It was in this moment that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword. The enemy of the free peoples of Middle-earth was defeated. The ring passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy evil forever.
Isildur, hurry! Follow me.
Alright, so it looks like we got a checkpoint at the moment. And then as you guys can see, our weapon actually is much, much smaller than it was just moments ago, just because it's been damaged, unfortunately. The shards are kind of still on the ground, and I'm hoping that later on they'll kind of get recovered so that we can reforge the weapon. See if I can get some more health here real quick. We got another checkpoint. Let's jump on this and hopefully not fall in the lava. As you guys would guess, that's probably pretty warm. Alright, so we're actually going to work our way around this corner here in just a moment, and then I'm going to climb up to the next set. It does look like our weapon is still effective at breaking these objects, though, so that is a good thing, that we can still kind of use it for that purpose. Can't really get any closer to those without falling into the lava, so unfortunately we'll have a few studs that we won't be able to pick up, but I think we'll be okay, though. We're looking pretty good so far. And then as you guys can see, it looks like we also have some fire coming out of these, so I'm going to wait for that to dissipate before I run into these. That's kind of a cool little structure. Alright, looks like we need to switch over to him real quick so that we can get over here. It looks like he jumps, obviously, much higher, but I guess it didn't really matter. It looks like our Isildur is actually able to also get over as well, so that's good to know. I'll switch over to him in just a moment, but we actually have some friends. Much easier to use this guy because he actually has a weapon that's still intact. You know, it's not as damaged as unfortunately ours, but we got to switch over to him anyway just because we need to get up here. Alright, so we're actually going to push this down real quick so that way we can get across this lava. Unfortunately, Isildur's range is just not as big as the elf. Plus, we also need to destroy these as well, and that's really the only way we can get across is by using his weapon. Oops, I actually want that piece. It's unfortunately too far into the lava. We'll have to just leave it behind, unfortunately. Ooh, we actually got a little bit of airborne there. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Gotta pick up all the studs. We don't want to leave any behind. Alright, as you guys can see, we're looking a little rocky on health at the moment, so we'll really have to be careful. Though I feel like if we can kill both of these guys without taking too much damage, we probably will be okay. It looks like we unfortunately didn't really kill them without taking damage, sadly. We want that heart. Give me that. We took care of all those guys. Didn't even stand a chance. They got too close to each other. We were just able to kind of swipe at them repeatedly. We're almost there, guys. As you can see, we're getting close. I'm trying to get there. Obviously, we have a couple of big ones in there that we'll be picking up here in just a moment, but I want to get as many of these as we can because it's kind of beneficial to do it the first time instead of having to go back and do a whole re-let's play of just picking up studs. Plus, this is kind of the currency of the LEGO games. You know, this is the main way that you are able to purchase characters, upgrades, all that kind of stuff. So it's really important to do it the first time. That way it makes the game, I wouldn't say much easier, but it just makes it more enjoyable for when you're able to kind of go to the store and buy the other characters.
Cast it into the fire! Destroy it! No. Isildur!
But the hearts of men are easily corrupted, and the Ring of Power has a will of its own. It betrayed Isildur to his death. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. For 2,500 years, the ring passed out of all knowledge. Until... the ring came to the creature Gollum, who took it deep into the tunnels of the Misty Mountains. For 500 years it poisoned his mind. But something happened then the ring did not intend. It was picked up by the most unlikely creature imaginable.
What's this?
A hobbit, Bilbo Baggins of the Shire.
A ring.